What is up, and welcome back. Shouting a bit because it's fucking windy, but I just wanted to show you my car got valeted the other day. Kings Valley in Sunderland, if you're near that area. Fucking what a job. Check that boy out. Look at the wheels. I mean, I've been driving it a little bit, but absolutely spotless. I mean, look at that. Like a brand new car here, so I'm absolutely buzzing with that. Check the back out, looks naughty as fuck. Obviously with the big old exhaust to pump all of that CO2 emissions into the environment. Fucking at zero. Look at that, staring at you like a beast. But yeah, absolutely buzzing with that. But I am off on my missions to drop off a vintage parcel. So I'm a fan of vintage. I'm not gonna lie here. I think it's class. Like, there's a lot of gym clothes that I just don't wear anymore, and yeah, get a bit of money on vintage, and it means I don't go in the gym. Someone else will like them. It's not like they're scruffy and minging and old. Don't sell your scruffy, minging old clothes, by the way. Like, no one wants those. But these are stuff that I bought, wore a few times, not really getting the wear out of them I thought I would, and they're just sat in the cupboard. So get them on vintage, and someone else can enjoy them without having to pay full price, and I make a little bit of money as well. So yeah, I think, to be honest, I think I've made like 350 quid. So I'm seeing a few bits of gym clothes. I had a fucking wardrobe practically full of them, because it's the only clothes that I buy, and I'm an absolute young LA hound now, so I was shifting quite a bit of my other stuff, like Gasp, Gymshark, that sort of thing, to fund my young LA addiction, as you can tell with the new cap as well. So get these steps in, and then the parents are off to Fuerteventura for a week, so I'll be dropping them off. I can see them actually loading their cases into my car right now. Dropping them off, and then hitting up a posterior session, which of course will be taking you through. Hamstrings feeling slightly tight, but that is not going to stop us from getting some PBs on Romanian deadlifts, hamstring curls. I want big fucking hamstrings. I want ham ropes, that's what I want. Turn these hamstrings into ham ropes. And then obviously the back as well, blow that up as well. But weight's going up quite a bit on the scales at the moment, so calories are not changing anytime soon by the looks of things. Put 4 pounds on in the last month, which is sort of the top end of, got something in my eye there, it's a bit windy. Oh my god, I think I'm going blind. Top end of what I'd like to see it progress as, so I'm just going to be keeping the calories as it is. In a gaining phase, a good estimation, obviously it depends on your body weight now, so if you're like an absolute beast watching this and you're like 200 plus pounds lean, then yeah, you might be looking for a bit more than 0.5 to a pound. But I'm like lean, like stage lean, I'm probably 155 to 160. I'm sitting at 171 now. I may be able to even drill that down a bit further the next time I go on stage, get a bit more cut. I hope this wind isn't affecting the mic, because it's terrible, but I've got it so the mic is under my hoodie to try and be a little wind blocker. Smart. I'm trying to push up around half a pound to a pound. I'm at the top end of that at the minute, so I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the weight come on a bit, and it's more so digestion weight. Like, I'm not struggling with digestion, but because I'm eating, I'm just feeling like I'm digesting food like a lot of the time, which I normally tell by a knock onto me breathing and heart rate and stuff. It's like elevated more, so like I'm sat and I just hear myself breathing quite often, and it's sort of an indication that my body's working, it's digesting food, and then by the time that's done, it's another bit of food. So today I'm on just over 3,500 calories. I'm hitting 250 grams of protein, including trace, so I always try to have it around 180 from complete protein, and then the trace from the likes of rice and bread and other stuff takes it up to somewhere around 250. I'm on 60 or 70, I think it's 70 grams of fat, and the rest from carbohydrates. So when you are pushing up the weight, I would tailor your protein from complete protein sources. Should stay relatively stable. Like, you're not going to be tossing so much muscle on really that you need to be putting extra protein in all the time. A little bit extra is not going to hurt, but carbohydrates is where you're really going to be changing things. That's going to be the big thing that you're changing in a push-up phase, is more carbohydrates for more energy, for better recovery. Fats, again, relatively stable. I do enjoy slightly higher fats than I have in the past. In the past, I'll be keeping them around 50, but I'm pushing them to 70 at the minute, and I just feel better for it. But what I'm going to do is, thank you, is see you guys and gals, if there's any gals watching this, fucking doubt it, get no bitches. But if there's any girls watch this, you guys and girls are gonna love yous and leave yous and see yous in the gym, because it's starting to rain and I don't want my osmo to break. So I believe the first exercise is, what is it? Calf raises. So I'll see yous on the calf raise machine. Bish. Right boys, hardcore corner. Calf raises start, old school. Interesting thing here actually in hardcore corner in Ultraflex Durham, there's a lot of these pieces, including this, came from Dorian Yates' gym, so these have been used by the legend himself, which obviously gives plus, I think according to the statistics, plus 20% gains, but you'll have to check us on that. Let's do a little warm me up there, and then you know how I like to do calf raises. Heavy, not many reps, and just get the fuckers done. So, in here, if you haven't been to Ultraflex Durham, this is a hardcore corner. No tripods allowed, hence why the tripod's down there. And this is on a magnetic clip, so I just shove it on this iron girder here. But hack squat, Dorian Yates, calf press, the leg extension over there. Got the old school beast lat pullover machine as well. And there's a man himself, big, bad, Yatesy, the shadow. You can see a lot of cool stuff on the wall here as well. So if that isn't enough to get you motivated to get some gains in here, I don't know what else the fuck you need. Really don't. Right, let's get these done. Yep. Okay. We do hit up 3 sets of calf raises, but because they're probably the most boring thing to watch someone do on the planet, I'm gonna do them and then we'll shift to pull-ups. Change of plans here, because I'm fucking sick to death of not being able to find the belt to put plates on to do pull-ups with. So I've been doing them just body weight and starting to get higher in the reps. So we are changing, different exercise today. We'll be hitting the Prime, show you this. Quite a good machine, I haven't run it in a good while. This Prime pull down, lat pull down machine. As you can see, it's got the torque arm on, so you can adjust the resistance profile by putting plates where you want, 1, 2 or 3. So we're going to run the first set, just bang through the middle, and then maybe look to keep the weight, but then put the resistance profile a bit different, so it's in line with the muscle strength. So we'll find a weight on here today. It'll be fun. 100 on there. That I haven't run this in ages and that felt nice. I did feel nice, I enjoyed that. Yeah, sustaining. Pull-ups out this in, just, I like pull-ups, it's just, when you can't find the belt time and time again, I could get me one, but I think my gym bag's packed enough. It just pisses you off a bit. And then you've got the struggle of trying to hold the dumbbell between your feet. And I'm like tiny for the bars and I need to jump for the footers anyways. So try and do that with the dumbbells, it's not gonna happen. But yeah, very good set. Let's drop this off to, let's have a look. So essentially what I've done here is this middle bit is going to keep the tension throughout with the 80 kilo and then move 20 kilo of it to the beginning range. So it's going to be heavier in that beginning range when you're a bit stronger, and then it's going to drop off slightly as I pull through with the remaining 80 staying throughout, while that 20 is going to drop off slightly. So that should be able to help us get into that 7 to 10 rep range again. Do this set and then I'm going to explain something about progressive overload sets, battle sets, stuff like that. So I think it's a bit confusing for people and I'm going to try and explain it in the simplest way I can. Right, so progressive overload and how to treat your sets in progressive overload. So you can do straight sets, or you can do what we call top sets and battle sets. Straight sets would be, say for example, 2 or 3 sets in the same rep range, like a 7 to 10 for example. A top set and a battle set will be your top set heavier with less reps. So for example 6 to 8 with heavy weight, and then you're dropping out that to 8 to 12 with lighter weight so you'll get more reps in. Now regardless of what you do, you want to treat every set independently when you progressive overload. And this is really, really important, right? Because a lot of times, and this is something that I speak to my clients about when they're first starting the training, they're changing the training up and starting to take it more serious. Going from wanting to get 3 sets of 10, for example, before moving more weight on, that is going to limit your progress massively, because in your first set, you're leaving reps in the tank every time. And it could be 2, 3, 4 reps. So you want to treat each set independently, track each set independently, and don't wait until each one of those sets hits that top number to move up. So you could be doing 3 straight sets of 7 to 10. And in your first set, it could be 80 kilo for 9 reps. Your second set could be 70 kilo for 9 reps. And your third set could be 70 kilo for 7 reps. Once that first set gets to 10 reps with 80 kilo, then you're looking to step that up. So then you're going to, your first set could be 100 kilo for 7 reps. Your second set could still be at 80 kilo for 9 reps. And then once that second set hits the top end of that rep range, then you set that second set weight up. So treat each set independently for tracking and for progressing. And once you hit the top end of that rep range on the first set, whether it's a top set or a straight set, get that fucking weight up, otherwise you're leaving stuff in the tank. Right, let's get these 20s off here and get some reps in. Feeling a bit tasty today, feeling a bit tasty. So we're gonna go up. We've got 145 for 6, there's 150. I wanna match that for 6, that's the goal here. and that's what's fucking happening. So let's rip this. RDL's game time. Right. Well, we got it. I wasn't super happy with the form, but some work on. We got there. 6 reps, 150. We're going to drop this off to 130, I believe. Take the belt off for this as well. Support ourselves on these 2 bat offs. So as I said earlier, 12 set bat off. 12 set here, I'm 68 bat offs. I'm working like 8 to 12s or 8 to 11s. I'll have to double check. And obviously dropping the weight off a bit, so 150, 130. So let's hit this. Yesterday, I think it was yesterday, someone made my day yesterday. And if you're watching this, you'll know who you are. Came with an Ultra Flex, told us, love your videos, bro. Keep doing them. Watch it while I watch them while I do cardio. And honestly, I was buzzing. I was like, come on. Phil's actually watching this. Like, that's fucking class to me. That is absolutely class. The whole purpose of it. If you're watching this, comment so I know you're watching, because that is fucking class, bro, and I really appreciate it. But we have got T-bar rows, 60s on. I think we got 9 last time. I'm going to start really being strict with my what I count as a rep, right? So yeah, we're not going to be getting any false reps going forward. We're going to be fucking super strict with it. So we could even drop reps here, because I think I was sliding a couple of reps in that maybe shouldn't have counted. Let's have it. I'm counting that as a 9, unless I watch your back, and I don't think I got the elbows far enough back. But a couple of things I'm concentrating on there: keeping the fucking chest on the pad. So none of this, keeping it there while pulling through, and really trying to get those elbows in line or behind the back, and that as well as count as a rep. If they made to that line, the elbows in line with the back or just behind, that's what's counted as a rep. If they didn't make it there, then it doesn't count. So I feel like I got 9. It's hard knowing you're in the set, and that's another reason why you should video your set, watch them back, form reviews, think about it. Prime kit pull down is a fucking contraption, right? It's got a lot going on, and it kind of reminds us of the fucking basket on Bug's Life that Flick carries. It's just a big fuck off contraption, but I have configured this into like a low row by pulling this forward, pushing the chest pad, get out, so it's angled down, which then puts me in this position to the pull, so I am pulling through here. And it's great because it sort of simulates quite similar to the row that you see people do where they've got the bench and they're pulling through, but it's on a machine. You can load it in different ranges and it fucking hits nice. So let's do this.
Oh, yeah.
Right, we're going to finish this off with seated hamstring curls and leg extensions. Fucking see it, that hair. That hair just put me off altogether, like it really did. I just forgot what I was saying because I look like fucking Ace Ventura wearing a cap. But there's one or two things that happen today. Either way, I think you're in for a treat. I'm going to cause some growth with some very hard sets. Oh, my hamstrings are going to snap straight off the leg. But we'll see. We'll see which one it is. Try and get seatbelt up and in for business. Question for yous. Ah, fuck. Was I a bitch? Left hamstring feeling super fucking tight, like stupid tight. That's why I made the joke about snapping it. So I'd usually hit 210, but I took the sensible option, put it in at 190. Still good set, as you can see, 2 failure. It's going to cause similar muscle growth anyways, but yeah, am I a bitch? Am I a bitch for taking that out? I need to know in the comments, just so I can look at myself in the fucking mirror or not. Because if I am, there's no way I can look at myself in the eye. No bitch mentality. Quads are out. Quads are out the fucking window today. Not happening. went to do leg extensions. I thought this was going to be the case. By the way, I woke up this morning and they were as stiff as the fucking tin, man, off Wizard of Oz. I went to do them there. I done my warm up and they were just throbbing from like rep 1. Still major DOMs, not mild DOMs. These are like quite tender fucking quads. So we're not going to be doing that. Mild DOMs, if it's just a little bit, I would tend to train through. But for recovery, muscle growth purposes, when they're feeling like this, it's a sign to let the fuckers rest. So instead, we're going to jump on this cable machine, do some neutral grip rows. We're going to keep it relatively light and just get the reps in, control as fuck, and try and break this back open, because yesterday we done pushing arms and then the quads are out, hammies are being blasted, so what's really left to do is more back. So let's do it. We'll finish off this session with rear delts. That was a good set, that. I really felt that. The V-bar narrow grip gets a lot of shit. Look, my advice on stuff, until you're extremely consistent, you're progressively overloading correctly, your nutrition is dialed in, and you're not fucking shit up at weekends on the piss, don't worry about the nuances. Don't worry about too much to do with the attachments. Don't worry about too much to do with partials and lengthened and all the other shit that comes to it, because you are leaving the big fucking stuff on the table and then thinking somehow, you know, I'll go on the piss at the weekend, I'm not having my protein, I'm under eating or I'm overeating, depending on your goal. Hitting the gym 3-4 times a week, should be hitting 5, missing stuff out here, there and everywhere. And then all of a sudden, oh yeah, but this exercise is better, or doing it, shut the fuck up. Like, what's better is consistency and dialing in the big things. Once you've got them all down and you're seeing some major progress, then worry about the other stuff. But you're setting over pennies, you're setting over pounds to pick up pennies if you're doing it the other way, I'm telling you. But when we get back, I don't know what to have post-workout, you know. We'll have a look. Of course we'll have a look. When you are training rear delts, isolations, if you haven't got the volume, you haven't got the time, don't worry about them. They're going to get worked when you're doing rolling movements, when you do pulling movements, anything. This is going to be fine at rear delts, but if you want to isolate them, when you are isolating, we train them isolations, we want to feel like is you are pushing these away, the handles that way, not that way, that way. So you're pushing out and away, and that's going to be fine at rear delts. If you're trying to bring them this way, you're going to be turning into a row, you're going to be bringing in bigger muscle groups. That's not what you fucking want. So feel like you're pushing out to the walls with them, and then just let the arc, the rotation of your joint take that back, and you're going to really help isolate those delts up. But one thing I haven't mentioned is how cool this fucking hat is. It's got the Dear Younger Label on. Check that out. What a piece of art. What a piece of art. Right, I'll finish up here. Now I'm going to go and see what happens for food. Food time. We're back. And what we've got on the go is some rice pudding designer rice pudding from ASN mixed with some 10x vanilla whey protein, best flavor. EC 10x at checkout, 10% off. I'm gonna hit this button because I don't want all the hot water goes too thin. But design the ASN rice pudding. Now I heard amazing things off this. Like people are like, oh, it's unreal, it's the best thing, better than cream of rice, it's fucking unreal. I don't think so, but I bought a massive bag, so it's getting fucking hot. I mean, I might be doing it wrong, but I don't think I am. This looks like rice pudding to me. It's not hot, I just add water, and then it's pretty much done. I turned off a bit early, needs a little bit more water, because it'll thicken up with the whey protein going in as well, but that's going to be hitting 25 grams of protein from the whey protein, and then obviously got some more later on with me pasta and mince, but we got a delivery as well. Let's open it. I mean, I actually know what this is. Packaging out. I know what this is because I ordered it. It is my 100% dark chocolate buttons that I use in my protein oats. Ran out of them, so I've ordered some more. The Montezuma, by the way, Montezuma, unbelievable dark chocolate, 100%. Fucking, the only thing that beat this was I got some raw cacao before off a friend of mine, and that was next level, but this is the closest you're going to get to it. And I got this selection box of 100% dark chocolate as well. So it's got the orange and cacao nibs, and then it's got two what they call absolute black, just 100% dark chocolate, and then they've got the almond as well. So got a good variety of them there. We make chocolate to make you smile. Certainly do. Enjoy your Montezuma monthly chocolate fix. Yeah, 100% will be enjoying that. This is what they used to do, a big jar of them, but they don't do that anymore. So I'm going to be tossing these in that jar. Check out the rice pudding on that. It's in the microwave, thicken it up slightly. Right, I'm going to enjoy this mildly okay rice pudding. Hopefully the 10x is sorted out with vanilla whey. And oh fucking hell, just knocked the shit out of that gimbal. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, it's sound. Still trying. And then I'm gonna get a shave because I look like a fucking hobo. But if you have enjoyed this, like, subscribe, drop a comment what you want to see. And next week we go to Lake Como. So there might be a bit of a delay in the next video because I'll be there. But of course, I'll show you all the stuff while I'm there. Coach Kelly out.